How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to M.A.D Reactions. Thanks for joining me, peeps. Much obliged. So look, got a bonkers video for you. Honestly, this is a good channel. It's Sir Spooks. Sir Spooks. Oh yes. I haven't done many of these. I don't know why actually, because they're bloody brilliant. So look, please go and check them out. Sir Spooks. Go and check him out. Subscribe to his channel. Leave notifications on. Then bosh, you're there whenever he drops anything in. Yeah, lovely, jubbly. Also, if you haven't subscribed to us, please do so. It's all free, and you become part of this crazy asylum that we like to call it. We're bloody bonkers. So yeah, you know, if you feel like that's all good for you, jump on, man. Jump and come and join us. Do you know what I mean? I tell you what, actually, while we're talking about subscribing, hello to all the new subscribers. I'd like to welcome you to the asylum. Like we like, as I said, that's what we like to call it. So this is the other side of when the girls go out doing their bonkers stuff with their paranormal investigations and freaky deaky going ons, you know? Yeah, they love it. They're bloody crazy as I am. So exactly, bloody mad, isn't it? It's just, you know. But it's actually Michelle, April and Damien. It's not mad, but goes well, doesn't it? Because we are bloody bonkers, so yeah. Anyway, let's just jump onto this. This, ladies and gents, is 11 scary videos that feel wrong to watch. So, I don't know. So let's how we get on, yeah? Let's have some of this. Sir Spooks, go and check them out. Have some of this, right? Let's do this. Sir Spooks, come on, baby. Come on.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 11 scary videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more scary content. Alright, with that said, let's begin. TikTok user Music Lover posted this video in June 2025, and according to the description, the footage wasn't even recorded by them. Instead, it was sent to them by their dad, who says it was filmed by caretakers working at the uploader's uncle's shared home. That alone adds a layer of unease. This isn't someone actively filming for social media. It's footage passed along because it genuinely disturbed the people who witnessed it. The uploader explains that their dad believes the video shows the spirit of their grandpa, possibly haunting their uncle. But Music Lover doesn't fully agree. They say whatever's happening in the clip feels far too violent to be him. Let's take a look.
Oi, oi, mate. I'd be straight over there.
Oh, dear Jesus. Oh, no.
Throughout the footage, multiple strange things happen inside the house before the video abruptly ends. Objects move, the atmosphere feels chaotic, and there's a sense that whatever's present isn't just trying to be seen, it's acting out. In the description, Music Lover says that after watching this, they genuinely don't know what to think anymore, describing themselves as completely flabbergasted by the whole situation. So what do you think? Could this really be a deceased family member trying to make contact? Or does the aggressive nature of what we're seeing suggest something else entirely?
They reckon, you know, well, I don't know who they are, but you know, that's what they say, yeah, is that when things move and stuff like that, that's not loved ones' spirits. That's poltergeist. Poltergeist is the stuff, is the energy that moves things. I'm not too sure about missing loved ones, you know, missed loved ones, lost loved ones, should I say. But bloody freaky either way.
We may never know for sure, but let me know your theories in the comments.
The thing is, you know, again, it's like, you think to yourself, God, bloody hell, yes, yeah. But then the next person will say, oh, that's a fake one, you know, they've done it themselves. I mean, what if it is real? And that's real footage? You know what I mean? How else do you expect to prove it? You know what I mean? If everyone keeps thinking, oh, bloody fake. What if it is real? Do you know what I mean? You've got to have that thought as well, haven't you? I'm sure. Some of it can, you know,
This video was uploaded to YouTube back in December of 2011 by a man named Luther McGill Jr. He explains that he was on his phone using the iChat app, just messing around with some settings when he suddenly heard a strange noise coming from behind him. Now it is worth pointing out that it's a little convenient that he just happened to be filming himself when all of this went down. Most people don't record themselves tweaking phone settings. Still, the timing is what makes this clip so strange. Take a look.
Also offers gift certificates for the campaign you are save up to 20%. I will be.
Right. Before I even saw that move, I saw movement on this here. Right. Watch this here. I'm gonna rewind it. Watch. Right. Watch this thing here. Just watch this piece here. Just look at this bit. Right. Tell me what. I can't hear what you say because they tell me what you think. You know what I mean? Watch.
Gatefly also offers gift certificates for the campaign you are save up to 20%. I will be.
Fishing wire. I'm not no debunker or anything like that. I mean, look. You can see it, can't you? You know what I mean? I hate that. See, why would you do that? Watch. Why would you put your head down like that? Look. I mean, you can't get underneath a wire or St. John. I mean, why would you even bother? Why would you even bother? It annoys me. Just annoys me. So Spooks is on it as well, look. And now he can walk around normally. Come on, John. Do you know what I mean?
At around the 20-second mark, you can see one of the kitchen cabinets behind Luther slowly open all by itself. A second later, something suddenly flies out of the cabinet and crashes to the floor, causing Luther to whip his head around in confusion. He stands up to investigate.
What was that? I wonder what that was. You know, I can't see. What was it? Oh my God. I wonder.
Clearly startled, but the only thing he finds is the object lying on the ground. There's no sign of anyone else in the room, and nothing obvious that explains how it happened. And because this video dates all the way back to 2011, there were never any real updates or explanations afterward. The clip just exists on its own, leaving people to argue about what really happened. So what do you think? A perfectly timed setup, or something unseen rummaging through Luther's cabinets? A perfectly timed setup, or something unseen rummaging through Luther's cabinets? And if it was a ghost, maybe it was just checking to see if he had any snacks worth stealing. Let me know your theories in the comments.
It's like, do you know what I mean? Honestly. Oh, Number 9. Yarr,
A YouTuber known as Terra Latente posted this video back in March of 2022, and it shows him wandering through what appears to be a hospital late at night and completely alone. Empty hospital hallways are unsettling enough on their own, especially after dark.
Oh God, yeah.
The uploader moves through different rooms and corridors, seemingly searching for something. For the first part of the video, it feels like nothing's going to happen, and then, in the blink of an eye, it does. At around 1:14, if you look closely, you could make out what looks like a small, ghostly child standing in a doorway. Because the camera pans so quickly, it doesn't seem like the uploader even noticed it at the time.
You're not gonna go
If you slow the footage down significantly, The figure could be explained as a visual illusion, motion blur, shadows, or the camera catching something mid-pan that briefly forms a human shape. At normal speed though, it's hard not to see what looks like a child standing there. And considering the location, it's easy to see why people jump to darker conclusions. Hospitals are places tied to loss and tragedy, so the idea of a child's spirit appearing, even for a split second, hits especially hard. So what do you think this was? A trick of the camera, or something genuinely unsettling caught at the worst possible moment?
I mean, to be honest, if you can't find something in a hospital, then it's, you know, give it up.
Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
There are some freaky ass places, man. I don't like hospitals. Best of times. I don't know what is the best time to be in a hospital. Do you know what I mean? I don't know why I said that. Anytime.
A man named Antonio Petrone posted this video to his TikTok account, and it shows him quietly moving through his house late at night, seemingly after hearing something that startled him. As he cautiously walks through the hallway, staying unusually quiet, he turns a corner, and that's where things get genuinely unsettling.
Hey.
Out of nowhere, a children's scooter that was clearly standing completely still suddenly begins to move on its own. It rolls through the hallway and even turns the corner like...
I don't know if that's my eyesight, but that looks like some oily little figure on top of that.
Like someone's guiding it. But when Antonio follows and turns the corner himself, the scooter is just sitting there again, motionless, almost like it never moved at all. The video is short and doesn't offer much context, which honestly makes it creepier. There's no build-up, no explanation, just a child's toy going from perfectly still to moving with purpose, then stopping the second it's approached. If this was staged, it would have required someone hidden out of view to pull it with some string and to then quickly hide. But if Antonio was truly alone, then watching a stationary toy suddenly start moving through the house on its own is the kind of thing that sticks with you. And if you lean toward the paranormal explanation, there's something especially eerie about a child's toy being used when nobody's there. Almost innocent on the surface, but deeply unsettling in practice. So what do you think? A setup we're not seeing, or something unseen taking a late night ride through the house? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
I don't know, but there's plenty of bloody orbs there. I mean, people think it's dust, you know, I mean, well, you know, it could be. Some of it is, some of it isn't. But I've always said it. Dust doesn't have direction. Do you know what I mean? It just falls. Yeah, that's freaky. Freaky. Lucky 7.
Back in January 2011, a YouTuber known as Mr. Snowman uploaded a video where he explains he was home alone in the middle of the day, casually playing Fallout New Vegas.
As you do.
Nothing unusual, nothing creepy, until he starts hearing strange noises coming from somewhere else in the house. At first, he brushes it off, but the sounds keep happening. Eventually, he starts...
Didn't it just do you nutting when people are like that with the phones like, yeah, look at this one, look at this, look, wow!
wondering out loud if it could be a ghost. So he grabs his camera and begins walking around the house, deciding to actually talk to whatever might be there. He asks if anyone's present. No response. Then he asks a much worse question, whether it intends to hurt him.
No.
A second or two later, this happens.
Slow down, man. Come on, slow.
Do you want to hurt me?
Oi.
Yeah, there's definitely something here.
What?
A sudden, loud noise erupts nearby, instantly rattling him. He backs away, clearly shaken, and then notices something happening right in front of him.
What? Where?
Yeah, there's definitely something in here.
Keep a bloody camera still, John.
That came from Noah's room. What the?
Oi, mate.
Shit. You see that? What the?
Oh, no, 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 no.
Hey.
No,
Why are you moving that paper?
no.
Why are you moving the newspaper? What the? Shit! God damn it.
A newspaper lifts up by itself, and shortly after, a bedroom door slowly closes on its own.
Oh, no, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not saying nothing. No.
A newspaper lifts up by itself, and shortly after, a bedroom door slowly closes on its own. No one's near it. No explanation in sight. At this point, Snowman moves into another room, maybe thinking distance will help, but if anything, it just gets worse.
What's so special about in here? I think it's in his room. What the? What the? God damn it! God damn it!
Once again, the bedroom door closes by itself, and this time a box is violently thrown to the floor, sending him into full panic. Could this be staged? Possibly. Objects could be pulled with strings, doors notched just out of frame. Early YouTube was full of experiments like this, but what makes the clip unsettling is the
It's that it's just put me right off, that bit there. Like, I hate it because it sounds like I'm a bloody debunker, and I'm not in any shape or form. But when that paper moved, he was like that with his hand. You see there? Look, watch.
Early YouTube was full of experiments like this, but what
Down
makes the
here.
clip unsettling is the timing, especially
You
the
know?
reaction immediately after he asks if it will hurt him. It feels like a direct response. If it isn't fake, then this crosses into classic Poltergeist territory.
Yeah, big time.
Noises, objects moving, doors shutting, escalation once attention is given.
And that there, see that? With the
Objects
bloody thing on
moving,
top of the
doors
thing,
shutting, escalation once attention is given.
you know?
To this day, there's never been a real explanation or follow-up. The video just sits there, another early YouTube mystery frozen in time. So what do you think? An old school hoax, or something answering him back when it shouldn't have? And maybe think twice next time you're home alone, gaming, and decide to ask the house a question.
Bit freaky, buddy. Bit freaky there, mate.
This next one's short and sweet. The video was uploaded to TikTok by a user known as WTFJBL, and according to the post, it was sent to them by a night shift nurse working at this hospital.
What the
The
fuck?
footage shows the nurse
JBL?
slowly panning the camera around the dark, empty hospital late at night.
Ugh.
She appears to be completely alone, moving through dim hallways where everything already feels unsettling. And then, this happens.
Oh, that is just a freaky ass place. What the bloody hell was that? What was that? No, 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 love. No, no. That. Where's your head gone? You've got no bloody head. Oh, is this your mate? Here, look. There's two of them. One with a head and one... I don't even look it's got a head either. Ugh. And it looks like there's one in the background as well. It's a trio of no heads. God, oh, Jesus Christ. I'll be out of there.
This isn't one of those blink and you miss it moments.
Yeah.
The figure is pretty obvious. You can clearly see what looks like a human-shaped presence standing in the hallway.
And opposite.
What makes it interesting though is what happens next. The nurse pans the camera away, then pans back again, and the figure is completely gone. No movement, no transition, just there 1 second and absent the next. That sudden disappearance does give the clip a bit of a hoax vibe, especially since the timing feels almost too clean.
Yeah, but that's the thing, you know. Oh, it's like we talk, you know, you're walking through the bloody thing, you know, you see, what the? I mean, that's how it would be if it was real, wouldn't it? If you saw something, what the fuck, you'd go straight back to it. So it's like, that's what I was saying earlier. Just because it looks so good, it looks fake. But it's not necessarily fake, you know what I mean? It's like, it could be real.
If someone stepped out of frame, or the moment was staged, this exact camera movement would make it easy to sell the effect. Still, hospitals at night are unsettling places on their own, and seeing a figure standing there, even briefly, is enough to get your heart racing. Fake.
Especially in a white gown like that and no head in a hospital. Because you could have had an accident where you lost your head. And you're running around the hospital looking for it. Because it's found your body. And obviously, where's your head then? You've got to find your head, haven't they? You know what I mean?
Or not. So what do you think this was? A staged scare sent in for attention, or something that didn't stick around long enough to be explained?
No.
And if you've ever worked night shifts in a hospital, I'd love to hear if you've seen anything similar.
Or seen that person's head.
Number 4.
At the very start of this video posted by Ethan Ryder, you can tell something's seriously wrong. His breathing is shaky, his hands are trembling, and he sounds genuinely terrified, like he's bracing himself for whatever's on the other side of the door. When he finally opens it, the first thing standing there is an adorable cat. But that's not what Ethan's afraid of. The real problem is a little farther out.
What?
And I look
Oh, I've seen this one. Look at a weird
see this
freako.
shit?
Look at the bottom of the garden. Look. I mean,
What the? I'm gonna go look over. Hang on, real quick. Y'all see it?
say if I had that, if that was mine and I had if that was mine, I'd have dogs. I'm like, come on, mate, come in over and say hello. Go on, you two. You know,
Oh, y'all see that? Though?
dress up all in black like that, you freaky bloke. What's the matter with you?
It's disappearing.
Yeah, where you gone, John? Where you gone?
Nobody at all. What the?
Oh, hang on
That's
there.
it,
What's that down
scanning.
there? What's that down there? He's in there, mate. That was too. He was in that bush, wasn't he?
That's it.
He's in there somewhere, mate. That was too dark. There he is. Look, you can see it. You can see, look, just a little bit there, look. Oh, gosh, your number, me old mate.
It's scanning. Hey.
Yeah.
Out in the field, you can clearly see a dark, human-shaped figure standing completely still.
I mean, bloody
It doesn't
hell.
rush him, it doesn't wave or react, it just stands there watching him in silence. The figure remains in place for around 15 to 20 seconds, long enough for the moment to really sink in, and then it slowly retreats out of view.
He knows he's seen him. Do you know what I mean? It's not as if I'm just going to... Freaky bloke, man. Freaky bloke.
After a moment, Ethan tries to pull himself together and does something I'm not sure most people would have the courage to do. He actually steps outside and walks toward the spot where the figure was standing
Damn
just
straight
moments
I would have
earlier.
gone over there.
And when he gets there, there's nothing. No movement, no sign of anyone. The figure is completely gone, like it was never there to begin with.
I would have gone over there. Would you have gone over there? I bet you would have gone over there as well, wouldn't you? You would have been there already. Yeah, I know that. I know that. Let me know if you did. If you would. Bloody hell. Let me know if you'd have gone over there, you know, and dealt with it.
Could this have been staged? Of
Get off
course,
my
someone
fucking
positioned at a distance,
I'll give you
stepping
both
away once the
barrels.
camera was rolling. But what makes the clip unsettling is how long the figure stays put and how calm it appears. There's no obvious panic, no sudden movement,
Bloody
just
footage.
silent observation.
Because everyone has a nervous disposition when they're taking films or something. Oh, look at him, look, he's a bloody great one, him. Hey? Keep it still. Freeze. You know, Vogue.
And the fact this happens in broad daylight, out in the open, is what really messes with people. Shadow figures are usually associated with dark rooms and nighttime encounters, not open fields where you expect to feel safe. So what do you think Ethan saw out there? A person messing with him from a distance,
Yeah.
or something far stranger,
Just
watching
some-
from the fields in plain sight? Let me know your theories in the comments.
Some weirdo, man. Weirdo.
Number 4. Come on, Spooks.
Adrian Montenegro posted this video back in June of 2023, and at first glance, it looks completely harmless. It's just him and a few friends hanging out outside, at night, laughing and messing around on some swings. Nothing strange, nothing creepy, and then you notice it.
That swing's a bit close to the old ground, isn't it? Look.
No bajéis los
Who's this freaky bloke in at the back here?
pies.
Just sneaking off.
If you look closely into the background, you can see what appears to be a humanoid figure standing in the darkness. It doesn't just stand there either. It takes a few steps, and then, even worse, it crouches down, like it's trying to stay hidden or lower itself out of sight. That movement is what really changes the feel of this clip. It doesn't look like a trick of the light or static shape. It looks intentional. What makes it even more unsettling is that nobody filming seems to notice any of this at the time. There's no reaction, no pause, no sudden fear, just normal laughter, completely unaware of what's happening behind them. Imagine watching this back later and realizing your fun night on the swings wasn't nearly as empty as it felt.
Bloody hell, could you imagine that, being out there with some family members and some little ones and that playing, and find out oh my god, you see in your footage you got some freaky ass shadow bastard. Flipping hell.
That something was back there, moving, watching, and then crouching down like it didn't want to be seen. This could of course be a hoax. Someone could have been positioned in the distance and decided to mess with them, stepping forward and crouching once they knew the camera wasn't focused on them. But if it isn't staged, then the idea that a humanoid figure was close enough to move, crouch, and still go unnoticed in the moment is genuinely disturbing. So what do you think this was? Someone playing a cruel joke in the dark, or something far worse quietly observing from the shadows?
Come on, Spooks, let's do this.
This next clip from TikTok user The First Sinner is the kind of thing that makes your stomach drop, especially if you've ever worked late shifts alone. The video shows the uploader during the closing hour at a swimming pool. At that point, they're supposed to be completely alone in the building, locking things up in an otherwise empty space. But they aren't alone.
Oh, no way, man. I just saw that. I thought it was a bloody poster or, like a... Don't know what it was. I didn't think it was a bloody person or something. Look at you. Look at you bloody pasty, big, panda-eyed looking... Ooh. What are you looking at, mate? Freaky bastard. You've been seen, mate.
Peeking out from a door frame in the distance, you can see a person watching the uploader. What immediately stands out is their eyes. They appear completely black, with no visible whites at all.
That's got to be a mask, isn't it? Surely, John.
The figure doesn't step fully into view. They just linger there, staring, before slowly retreating back out of sight a few seconds later. That behavior alone is terrifying. It doesn't look like someone who wandered in by accident. It feels deliberate, like they're checking whether the uploader notices them.
I mean, he's as yellow as the bloody wall. Isn't he? I mean, look at them black eyes. Where are you going to get them eyes from? You know?
And those eyes raise another unsettling possibility.
They're dead eyes.
There's a well-known urban legend about black-eyed children. Figures that appear human, but with pitch-black eyes and deeply disturbing behavior, often showing up in places they shouldn't be. Whether you believe in that legend or not, It's hard not to think about it when you
No.
see something like this.
No.
Of course, it could still be a real person messing with the employee, someone lurking, hiding behind a door frame, stepping back
Bloody
once
hell.
they realize they've been noticed.
Wait.
It could also be a hoax.
I tell you what, there's only certain things in my world, right, that get my freak on like that. And freaky ass children with can't deal with it, and dolls and things like that, and things that go really quickly. You know, like when you see them in windows, you see a spirit in, like, not personally, but like, you know, when you see video clips, yeah, don't like it. Don't like
Either
it.
way, paranormal or not, this is one of those clips where there's no comforting
They
explanation.
look like Michael
Someone
Jackson Thriller.
or something
Just
was
with the
there
wrong top on.
watching. So what do you think this was?
Zombie.
A disturbing human encounter, a setup for the camera, or something straight out of an urban legend?
I mean, it probably is just a setup, maybe. But you don't know, you know? That bloody swimming centre, that swimming pool thing could have been built, you know, on a graveyard. Go on in, check it.
This next video shows a TikTok user inside the halls of an
Stains.
abandoned prison, and it's immediately clear this place has been left to decay.
Oh,
Thick layers of rust and grime coat the walls and bars, and the entire building feels heavy, like it's still holding on to everything that happened there.
and some really naughty energy. Honestly, M.A.D. Paranormal, as a team, we want to go. Myself and Michelle and April, we want to do a certain prison, but it's yeah, we will do. And my God, they just hold so much nasty energy, you know, proper scary shit.
And almost right
Scary
away,
shit.
something deeply unsettling happens.
What the?
Oh mate, look, them.
There's some creepy ass shit. Hold on, I want to see this shit.
Yeah, make sure there's no wires and anything
nothing.
else. You ain't gonna pull that on a fishing line, that's for sure. Them doors are heavy.
I am.
One of the prison cell doors can be seen opening and closing over and over again on its own. It isn't subtle. It isn't a one-time movement. It's persistent, like something's deliberately interacting with the cell, replaying the same motion again and again. That's what makes this so disturbing. Prisons are places of routine, confinement, and repetition. Doors opening, doors closing, days blurring together. Watching that cell door move like this feels less like random activity and more like something reliving a pattern it was never allowed to escape. If they're really
You know, them doors, as I said, you know, them doors are bloody heavy. So you know, you have to give them a good bit of a, and to move it that quick, you would literally, I mean, you know, you would have to move it, you know, it'd work up a sweat to move it that quick.
here's something
That's what I'm trying to
paranormal
say.
here, it's
You ain't
easy
gonna
to
do
imagine a former inmate still tied
On
to that
strict.
cell. Someone who never left, even after the prison itself was abandoned. Not raging, not violent, just stuck. So what do you think's happening in the cell? A spirit trapped in the same space it once suffered in? Or something else entirely, still haunting the corridors long after everyone else moved on? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
That,
Let me know your thoughts in the
that I
comments.
just saw a glimpse of something. No, maybe not. Crazy footage, man. Crazy footage.
This footage was posted by a woman named Jessica Duffy, who shared it to her TikTok account in May of 2021. And right from the start, it feels like this isn't the first strange thing that's happened in this house. At the beginning of the first clip,
Oh, this
you can
is
hear
what
one
I'm
of
thinking,
Jessica's
yeah.
kids casually saying, "I ain't scared of no ghost."
I ain't
It
scared,
almost
no
sounds
ghost.
playful, like they're joking around. But whatever might be in that house doesn't seem to appreciate the trash talk. Just seconds later, a door suddenly slams shut on its own, sending the kids into instant panic as they scream and scatter. It's a sharp, aggressive movement, not subtle at all, like something's making a point. Then Jessica uploads a second video, showing what starts out as a perfectly normal night inside the house, until it turns into pure nightmare fuel.
That was the bloody light! That was the bloody light! What is that? What the hell is that comes off of it here? Watch, watch.
Out of nowhere, the lamp and fan short circuit and you can see wires sparking and exploding inside the
smoke.
fixture. It's violent, sudden, and genuinely dangerous. Put together, the two clips feel like escalation. First, the door slam, then something going after the electricity itself. So what do you think's going on here? Is there something in Jessica's
that's
house
naughty, man.
reacting to the kids'
Yeah,
bravado?
that's naughty.
Or is this just a very angry spirit making its presence impossible to ignore?
It's like, it wasn't like all the flowers, the plant, like the flowers started moving. I was trying to look underneath the, underneath here. See if there was anything. Nothing. There wasn't anything. Bloody hell. Bloody hell.
And if that is the case, yeah, this ghost might seriously need some afterlight anger management. And that was 11 scary videos. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did...
Wow. Enjoyed that. Bloody hell. Thank you, Sir Spooks. Lovely jubbly. What do you reckon then, peeps? That was alright, wasn't it? Bit of a difference. Cool, yeah. So look, let me know what you thought. What one was yours? You know, what one do you like best? I tell you, you know, like whenever it comes with kids and stuff like that, that just puts my back up, man. Really, I really don't like all the freaky little kids running around in little white dresses and bloody dark eyes. Oh shit. Oh, ring a roses sort of crap. No thanks. Do you know what I mean? Oh bloody hell. So yeah, look, let me know what you enjoyed, which one you enjoyed, and as always, you know, in the comments below. I love reading your comments, peeps. I love it. So please, grab those thumbs and stick them up, yeah? Lovely jubbly. And I'll have another one for you tomorrow, all right? But please go and check out Sir Spooks. Seriously, go and subscribe to his channel. I know he's got a lot more than me, but it doesn't matter. You know, end of the day, he does brilliant content. So more the merrier, yeah? Lovely jubbly. And if you haven't subscribed to us, please do so. As I say, it's all free. And you become part of this crazy asylum where we just do whatever is necessary. All right, lovely jubbly. You get two with, you know, with mad PI, mad reactions. You're getting double bubble. You know, so lovely jubbly. All right, my lovelies. Nice one. Look, you take care of yourselves. All right, take care of each other. Stay blessed, stay safe, and stay scared. All right, and I'll chat to you tomorrow. All right. Thanks again for joining me, peeps. All right. Love you loads. Take care. God bless. I do.